a lot of it starts in primary and then secondary, and again, one of the, I think the greatest problems with the U.S. system, there's a lot of them, but probably the number one greatest problem is that all kids are going to go to college.
Right,
Okay.
and I think that started really after the Industrial Revolution. We had this almost a factory-like concept
Right.
that was integrated into
Right.
education,
Right.
and that says that we all have to, the masses have to come together by age, by, we really group our children
Right.
like they're in a factory
Right.
and pump them through a system all on a standardized level. Now, we all know that children just think in different ways.
Right. And
So-
most kids won't go to college. That's the truth. It's only
Right.
about 30% in the U.S. that
Right.
get a bachelor's degree. So
Right.
the 70%, the failure rates at the JC levels, at least around where I'm at, are 55 to 60% first semester.
I've seen a big difference between the U.S. and Europe. We do a lot of programs in Europe, and a lot of the students coming from the Netherlands, Germany, Finland, Sweden,
More prepared?
top performing countries, they're more prepared when they get here. They have higher levels of maturity,
There you go.
and
Yeah.
one of the main reasons is we've got bachelor students coming here in their third and fourth year of bachelor degrees, and they're 26, 27
Okay, so they're
years old.
Yeah.
And they're taking 2 and 3 or 4 years off before they're going to university. There isn't this systematic need to get through a required education, which includes a bachelor's degree.
Right.
And a lot of them, they have very good vocational options for
Mhm.
students.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But a lot of that is supported by the government.
Right.
Of course, we don't have quite as much of that in the States.
Yeah. Anything else, Jeff, that I might want to know about your school, or anything else you might want to share with me?
Well, we were talking earlier. One concept that we embrace is not actually to be an international university. Now, not in the States so much, but internationally, we have seen this trend of all universities wanting to be, quote, international, something international school. And to do that, they're recruiting teachers and students from all over the world. They're putting a lot of time and energy into this international sense. They're trying to get to this level that they can call themselves international. And that's something that we have not done on purpose.
International means it's pretty much taught in English? Is that what
The majority of
majority
courses
is-
are, if not all, courses are taught in English. International teachers and students from all over, combined with a local student group. And here at our university, it's a little bit the opposite. We have the majority are local students. We have about a 5% on campus that are international students coming from abroad. Our first focus is to develop the needs of both Thailand and the region, but at the same time, we try to integrate internationalization into that. And that's a major problem. I think a lot of countries like India, I could go on and on about which countries, but a lot of countries in the world are making the mistake of putting internationalization first in front of quality. So, and this is interesting when it comes to the States, because it's almost the opposite. In the States, we don't focus on internationalization so much. We focus on our own concepts of quality. And abroad, they're really focusing on internationalization as setting the standard for quality. And there's a balance in between these two that I think that needs to be, should be met. And that's what we're trying to do here at Rangsit.
Okay. Well, look, thank you very much. I appreciate your interview and the time that you've given me to see your school.
Well, I appreciate it as well. It was great talking
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, well, thanks, man. That was interesting.
Good.
I learned.
It helps.
I learned a bunch of stuff. I always do.
It's hard to
No, I'm glad.